This is the VinFast VF3. It is an electric car for the city, especially for those who are on a tight budget. And we're gonna find out what this car has to offer. This is Ju from SoJooCars, and our channel will say, 시작! The VF3 is designed in a very adorable way, but it does look muscular because it does look a bit of a downsized off-road vehicle. And this electric vehicle just turns everyone's heads. Who exactly is it for? It is for those people who likes to do city driving, who wants to avoid number coding. That's very important, and also those who are environmentally sensitive. It is a fun car, it is a cute car, but it is also a good performing electric vehicle that is perfect for those who are young, who wants to buy a first electric vehicle. This actually ticks a lot of boxes. We do have a lot of dark plastic here, with chrome accents with the V of the VinFast logo, and the headlights are actually halogen. It does bring in or bring out that retro look, but some people would like it in LED format. So if you want, I guess you would want to change the bulbs to LEDs. And when we get down here, although this car might be a compact EV, it still has a good ground clearance of 191 millimeters, which is more than enough for the urban jungle that we have here in Manila roads. And that's very important for me. It is also very easy to drive. It is a lot easier to park this one, even though you don't have a 360 camera. It has just two sensors at the back. From the outside, it looks as if it's going to have an LED because we have a projector lamp right here, but a lot of black plastic for durability. This is actually a rear-wheel drive, so the motor is there at the back. So what's under here? For us to know, you have to unscrew two bolts here. Since we cannot lift the windshield wiper up like this, now it's available. There, the wiper service mode is available. There's a spot here where you can refill the water for the washer fluid. And just look at this car. I am 5'10", 5'11". I am fairly a thin guy, I believe. But this is how long it is. It has 3 doors, 2 here and 1 here at the back. And just look at the steelies. I've never imagined the steelies to look good in a car like this, but especially with this wheel cap that has a V in a very black manner, which actually matches the steelies. 175/75 R16s with plastic fenders that just makes the car look even more rugged. You can even make this even a wider over fender if you want. You can also change the wheels. You can customize this car to your heart's content. And that's what makes this car unique and attractive. It even gets more cute here from this rear corner. There's a mixture of black, the body color. This is actually the signature color of the VF3 Creator's Edition. So if you're a content creator, maybe you want to have this in your garage, with good warranty of 7 years. Now we are here at the back where you have the trunk and you can open it this way. What's interesting for me is this one. So this handle even makes me feel that it was an afterthought because it's huge and it's actually practical, but it's as big as, let's say, your glove box. To give you a closer look, there you go. So every time you open it, the halogen lights turn on. Then this is how much trunk space you have. Kinda, yes. Like if I put something there, something might be lost forever. No, I'm just kidding. Although you might have to pull them simultaneously, you can do it one by one. Just pull like that and pull, and it stays there. Okay. All right, so that's how much space you can have. One balikbayan box, probably 2 pieces of large luggage, 4 or 6 small luggage or hand carry. So what's missing here? In the brochure, it says that there's a camera, but it says there APS or AFS. probably going to be installed upon delivery. And it doesn't have heated lines. And it also doesn't have a rear wiper. People like me who wants always to see what's happening all around the vehicle, it might be a bit of a bummer, but you can always buy a dash cam that can show the back. Since this is an EV, there is no tambucho. It doesn't have a muffler, 2 backup sensors, and with a design of a vent down here. It is very simple, affordable vehicle that has a lot of durable materials that will not break in probably 10, 15, 20 years. This is the horn sound. And I like that. It's not like a toy. It's small, but it still has that horn. A 10-inch screen right here. Basically, it is your instrument cluster. It is your infotainment. You can also have Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, and also other information. It comes with a remote key. It's not a smart key, which is a bummer for me, but once you have the key with you and you put it here, so it's somewhat a smart key already, but it doesn't help you open the car because it doesn't have a sensor on the door handle. So that's interesting because I think VinFast can do it. VinFast has a lot of application integration, so if that's the case, please let this one have a remote engine start so we can have aircon before we get inside. Just put it here in the slot, just like your supercars. There's a slot for the key, and just press the brake. There's no sound, only the sound of the aircon. Every time I start, AC button for the cooling, and the circulation always turns off. Your car won't shut down if your doors are open, but it's not a deal breaker. The air vents are cute, horizontal, while the sides are vertical, which is very cute, and it's quite accurate. Closing them is also easy. There's VF3 badge here. Most of the controls are analog, and this stock right here is comparable to Mercedes-Benz. Compartments, a Type-C charge port. Window buttons are here. It's not a one-touch. Both of them are not one-touch up or down, even in the driver's side. Door lock, physical volume dial, which is always perfect for every car. This is the door panel, a bit of fuzzy with some cushioning, hard plastic. This area follows the body color. So if you have a gray one, you will have a gray door accent color. Door cards, speaker. This is interesting, right? It just makes the car more neat because it just hides the rail like that. And it's a manual controlled seat. Huge, right? It's like V for VinFast. So if you want to enter, it's not just one touch. You have to do it there and also here. There is a floor mat, and it's also flat all the way. So that's also nice because you can be the driver and the passenger at the same time. See, I can just move here like this. And since we don't have an instrument cluster, we can just be in the middle like this. But I can feel something in my butt, and that's the coffee. Very, very plain because it doesn't have cruise control. It doesn't have audio control. So all you have is the VinFast and also the horn sound and the airbag. Interesting. Flat bottom. The glove box. Oh, surprisingly, the sun visors are huge. But how much does it cover? Oh, so like you're sitting here, like it won't cover anything. So usually you have one bulb, but this one has 2. So it just makes the cabin more bright. Actually, it's just petty thing, but it is something very important. And also there are some design here. White headliner. The seat has accent here. So do this and do this and get inside. The problem now is I cannot put it back. So I cannot do it myself. Hi everybody, I'm finally behind the wheel of the VF3 and it's so cute. I'm sure people watching from the outside are more happy because it's that much attractive. And now with the 40 horsepower and 110 Newton, what can this car do? This is a proper EV because I can feel the instant torque. Yes, I can feel the instant torque. So when I say the instant torque, it's different from the torque that you would feel from a golf cart. So it's a lot more powerful than that. This is like a steal, if you ask me. And like I always say, before you buy something, it should be attractive to you in its appearance. That's the first thing that gets your attention. Well, some people it's the voice, it's the smell. Some of you perverts, I'm just kidding. But I believe, like me, like love on first sight, right? It's the sight. So VF3 certainly checks that mark. And the sound it makes, it's also very cute. The sound it makes, it's cute. And when you go over imperfections, the way it is absorbing those imperfections, the sound is actually very good. It doesn't feel like it has a torsion beam. It feels like as if it has an independent rear suspension, and that's good. So right now we're two inside the car and the aircon is on. 78% of power left, which will still give us 165 kilometers of range. It's easy to drive. It doesn't feel like you need to have time to adjust from your usual internal combustion engine. This car has the looks, the affordability, power within the city, aircon, like we need it so much here in the Philippines. The seat, I am 5'10", 5'11", depending on the day, but so we can also do that. So you get instant torque because this is an EV. Having 16-inch rims, it just fits so well having those steel wheels. And what if you can get better wheels? You have so much room for customization, you have so much for personalization, you have so much room for having fun while owning the VF3. When you're here in the first row, you wouldn't know that this car would be that small. It feels like a bigger car. It feels like you have 3 rows in this car, but the brake is good. Those people who are like newbies in driving, sometimes you get to do the hard brake and then you shock everybody, your mom, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, and your dogs. It checks a lot of check boxes if you are looking for an attractive car, something that, you know, that doesn't cost extremely much, but still you can stand out. Buying cars these days, it's also somewhat a reflection of your personality, of who you are. We're in D. Okay, if I press, I'm sure it's gonna, yeah, so no problem. But I will also try something. And the ground clearance, 191 millimeter. See, even though I went straight hard, it didn't scrape anything. So I tried to remove my accelerator and oh, it goes up. Oh my god. So this is something that you cannot do in internal combustion engine. Oh wow, because usually internal combustion engine cars, it will like hold the brake for about 3 to 4 seconds and it will let go. Or if the car's power is strong enough, it will hold on with the engine power. This one, it will actually crawl your car up. Oh my god, I've never experienced this in my life actually. Oh my, so that's the VF3 for you guys. And how much this again? How much is this?
745,000 inclusive of battery, and then 645,000 with battery subscription.
Okay, so you can either choose to subscribe and then get the pay a little less.
Yes.
For the car, but you're paying for the subscription.
Yes.
Or you can also choose to buy the battery and not go for the subscription.
Yes.
I need to check this, but most probably those people who like made the choice to buy their own battery and then later on felt that they wanted to get a subscription, probably I'm thinking that VinFast Philippines will be more than happy to accommodate that. So now I'm the passenger princess here, and what I notice is the window here in the rear, it's actually big. It's not the tiny one, so it has the good height. So you get the same window height as the driver and the passenger side, which is good. And the seat belt is 3-point seat belt. our driver for today, her height is 5'3". So right now, I have more than enough space here. And especially with the back of the seat going inward, it gives you more space. And it's a fabric type, so it's not a plastic that will just stop you and then break your knees. So it's just as comfortable. What you might want to have here is usually the charge options, but what we have here are the cup holders, great window for the visibility, good 3-point seat belt, and also the nice body color you can see here inside. But I think you should buy from Lazada maybe a grab handle accessory or something, because some people just want to hold on to something. Otherwise, I'll be forced to hold the neck of the driver. And that is what I think of the VinFast VF3. So if you are interested to know more, please do find them in their dealerships, Alabang, EDSA, and here in Aseana City, so you can have a more personal experience with the car. And with that, I'll see you in the next video. May your dreams come true, everyone. Bye.